Today I fucked up renting a movie on the smart TV at the cabin we were renting. 2 points of order. 1. Obligatory. This happened yesterday too. This may be more of a foo for someone else. Needed some relaxation, so we decided to rent a cabin on a lake for the first time, not our usual vacation destination, to unwind and unplug for a few days. We were staying in a cabin which had a smart TV, but the wireless internet wasn't working for the first day, so in the evening, we just watched standard cable TV, no big deal, as we were there to unplug anyway. Come day 2, however, the wireless was fixed and working, and after a long day of fun in the sun, we were ready to wind down for the evening with a movie. With the smart TV features back in the game, we decided it might be a good night for a movie. We fired that bad boy up, 32, Insignia, found a movie we were interested in watching and bought the rental for 48 hours. I was fully expecting to be prompted to enter my account credentials before watching the movie, in order to pay for the rental. Yeah, that didn't happen. The movie just said it was bought and started to play. It was at this point I realized the foo. A previous guest must have put their credentials into the smart TV, and never logged out. I have to wonder how long they've been signed in, and how many movies they've inevitably paid for since they were there. So, we did what anyone would do. We enjoyed our free movie. Then, after we enjoyed the movie, I logged Jessica out of the TV. So, Jessica, if you're out there, and you DM me the movie I watched yesterday, and where I stayed, I owe you some money for the movie cause you effed up. Avoid your personal foo by logging out of your accounts on a public TV. Not all places are sophisticated enough to do it for you. Happy trails, folks. Too long did not read. Rented a movie on vacation, but previous guest was logged into their account on the smart TV. Free movie for us. Logged them out from their foo, after we watched the movie they paid for. Every vehicle I've rented since 2016 has had the previous customer's data stored in the connectivity app still. Once I actually saw a list of contacts with numbers and such on a Chrysler a few years ago. I know they don't get any kind of financial or identity details from your phone, generally, but I could probably have found the owner's contact in that list and known way too much about their life. It takes about a minute to make sure you wipe your connection data and such from a rental. The rental company should be doing it out of courtesy, but they obviously all don't. So take your data as your own responsibility and do it yourself. Always a better option than not. Dude says he rented a cabin to unplug for the weekend and then proceeds to talk about watching TV and internet connections. No hate, just found it funny and ironic lol. The first thing I did the night before we left the vacation house we were at for a week was sign out of all streaming accounts, uninstalled them, clear the cache and then reinstalled them and tested them to make sure it says to enter your login info on every streamer. Maybe it was the cabin owner's account. Happened to me. Didn't buy anything, but enjoyed the free subscription for a few days. I always bring a HDMI cable and plug my laptop, iPad into the TV to avoid that. Plus then I don't have to deal with figuring out whatever weird interface the smart TV has, and I can even download shows in advance if there won't be internet. Today I fucked up by putting my back out in the most hilarious way imaginable. This happened last Friday at about 4 a.m. I, 34 male, was having an awesome dream I had telekinetic powers. I was having a battle with a bunch of baddies with telekinetic powers, dodging huge pieces of debris like Neo, and absolutely kicking ass. I wrecked them all, and the dream had a satisfying conclusion. Definitely one of my best dreams ever. What's relevant, is that this was not a sexy dream, at all. Anyways, I wake up with a full-on erection. Standard, happens sometimes. I also have a completely full bladder. No worries, this also happens sometimes. I take my full bladder and erection to the toilet with me to have a piss. So there I am, standing at a slightly awkward angle leaning over the toilet, so that I can aim in the bowl without hurting my penis. I relax to let most of the urine out, and then tense my groin area to squeeze my bladder to get the last of it out. Now I'm not exactly sure what happened. I think that I'm still tensing my groin as I start standing up. And something about this combo makes the muscles that connect my pelvis to my ribcage say a big fat no, and thus, my back has been put out. I've put my back out once before, but that's cause the day before I spent 4 hours playing with my friend's 5-year-old daughter. That time was actually worse. I was more severely incapacitated. But this time, there had been no strenuous activity of any form that might have caused the issue, except the intense telekinetic dream battle. Had to take the day off work. Had to cancel plans to meet with my dad the next day. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday I just stayed in and watched TV. The recent Stranger Things and The Boys seasons are fucking incredible, so it could have been worse, and pretty much didn't leave my room. All because I had a wee whilst I had an erection. Too long did not read. I had a wee whilst erect and put my back out. Edit. PSA aggregating all the comments below of all the mundane things that have caused people similar injuries. We all need to start doing some back exercises. I think this particularly applies to people working in offices that don't have physical exertion hobbies, and starting from early 30s. Like myself, I just ride a bike to work and back for cardio, that's it. Your move may vary, but I'm going to be doing 1-2 sets a day of as many reps I can handle of going into a bridge position from standing with a wall behind me to sort of walk my hands down to the ground. I once threw my back out sneezing. Wasn't even a big sneeze either, just a wimpy ass mouse sneeze. My dad witnessed this sneeze, which he thought was a hiccup that somehow caused great agony, and all he said was, "That's unfortunate," then went right back to watching TV. Shit happens, my man. Next time use the shower. Congrats on the erection. Threw me back picking up a sock. Leaning over to pick up a laundry basket off the floor and stretched out at the wrong angle to grab a sock. Sometimes I want my doctor to give me a first aid kit with like a couple prescriptions, for like 2 to 4 pills, in case of emergency muscle relaxers. Pain relievers would be too complicated with the addiction issues, but a muscle relaxer early in an injury can really help. If it's your own toilet, sit down lol. No one cares if you sit down. Ex-friend of mine peed like this. I blew a disc in my back from coughing while I had pneumonia. I was only a couple years older than you. It ended up requiring surgery. Today I fucked up by sending a pic of my willy to the family chat. So me and my girlfriend got extremely wankered on our holiday last night and took a funny picture of my erect willy, and my girlfriend was holding it with her toes. Woke up this morning to find I had accidentally sent the picture to my family chat. They've all seen it, so can only delete it for myself and not them. My poor mum, I don't think we'll be able to look each other in the eye for a very long time. They are picking us up from the airport later today, so I'm really not looking forward to the question on how our holiday was. I'm never going to live this down, and my dad will make sure of that. Every time he gets drunk now, he's definitely gonna bring it up to take the piss. I don't have a foot fetish, and I feel I need to somehow convince my parents I don't either. TLDR sent a dick pic to my family chat. That's as wholesome as an unrequested dick pic story that can possibly be. Deny and lie. Unless your name is tattooed on your junk, they can't prove it's yours. Your girlfriend can never show her feet around them again. The pic is a meme of some unknown internet stranger. Admit nothing lol. Does your girlfriend know it went to the family chat? Send another. Assert dominance. You're the captain now. That's fucking hilarious, dude. RIP. Dad. So let us talk about it. Op. I am sorry I sent the dick pic by accident. Dad. By accident? GIF. Emote, free underscore emotes underscore pack. Cry. GIF. Emote, free underscore emotes underscore pack. Sob. Today I fucked up by plagiarizing myself for a final year paper. Hey guys. Today I had an essay due, med school, which had basically the same topic as another essay which I'd submitted just a week ago. I simply changed the title of the old essay and submitted it again. My Turnitin showed a 90+% plagiarism. In the afternoon, I received an email from my professor saying that I was in gross violation of my university terms because of a fully plagiarized essay. I explained to her that it was my own essay, but she said that plagiarism is plagiarism. Apparently there is such a thing as copying from yourself, and universities take this extremely seriously. I now have a meeting with her and the course director tomorrow, and I'm going to do my best to ask for a second chance. Too long did not read. Submitted a previously written essay which I wrote for another module which had the same topic. Ended up plagiarizing myself, and I'm now facing severe penalties. Yeah, as dumb as it sounds, you can plagiarize yourself. I almost did, though I ended up making extensive changes. One was a formal business proposal and the other was an informal business proposal. I'm amazed that this wasn't explained to you. When I started uni, one of the very first things they drilled into us was how not to plagiarize, particularly from yourself. It sounds dumb, but why should you get credit twice for the same piece of work? It puts you at an unfair advantage over those who needs to submit entirely unique work for each assignment. Plus you're clearly not learning, developing, completing the relevant credits if you've just repurposed something intended to complete other, distinct credits. Hope your meeting goes okay and that they exercise leniency. I made sure to cite myself if I had to repurpose anything for another paper. College is stupid. No offense, but outside of being a student in college, plagiarism is what makes the world go around, and plagiarizing yourself especially. Yes, I went to college and got another degree after. In my day job, the starting point for a new document is what someone else wrote and modifying as needed. Yup, if you read the student ethics agreement, using the same paper for 2 classes is typically in there. And as always, run anything you write through a plagiarism checker to be safe. That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard.